Any interesting or favorite memories with other artists or producers you had a chance to be around or work with you want to share with us today, looking back now at your career so far?
Favorite memories?
Yeah, so far. Any interesting or favorite memories with other artists or producers you had a chance to be around or work with you want to share with us today, looking back now at your career so far?
I ain't really got no favorite memories. 'Cause I don't just be kicking it with no outside of the studio with no rappers for real, or no producers for real. But I fought with Go Grizz though hard.
And how did you two link?
Uh, through my label. They told him to pull up on me at the studio. We just been locked in ever since.
And what label is this you're referencing here today?
300.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
When it comes to recording contracts, is that the first recording contract you ever signed?
Mm.
You signed others in the past?
I signed one before that. That's it.
And care to share who that was with?
A label called 1865. I don't know if it was a label or a management. Cause
Okay.
they called 1865 management, but artists were signed to them.
And what ended up happening with that situation?
I got up out of there.
The contract ended on its own, or you actually got yourself out?
It ended on its own.
Now, when it comes to 300, how did that happen? What's the story with that?
This around the time I was popping, but I talked like before I was all the way like turned up. You feel me? Like before my song was all the way. I had talked to somebody from 300 already, but I ain't hear nothing from 'em after that. Like I just talked to him one time. But now, but when I had got lit up, like you feel me, like, on lit up, every label called me like you feel me. Every label called me, but 300 just where I went with.
And why 300 in particular out of them all? What was it about them for you?
I just it was genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't doing nothing. Like I ain't doing nothing if it ain't genuine. You feel me? Like that's at the time. Like when I was like, you feel me? I just got out that other deal. You feel what I'm saying? Like the nigga play all this and that. You feel me? But I mean, I ain't trusting nothing. You feel me? Like if it ain't genuine, I ain't with it. You know
Now, at that time, when you end up signing with 300, what had gotten you lit at that moment?
what?
Because you said you were lit.
Before I signed?
Yeah, well, when you signed with 300, you said you were lit at that time. Every label was calling. What had got you lit at that moment?
I couldn't even tell you. Like I ain't like. I'm just doing what I'm doing. Like on the regular. Like I can't tell you. Like all this shit is going on. It happened over time. So, only reason I know I'm lit up. Like I knew I was lit up. It could every label was calling my phone. I'm like, man, what the hell I do? Like I ain't even know what I did. Like why the hell every label calling me? Like and they all calling at the same time. I probably getting like 4 calls a day. It was crazy. Like, I ain't never like it was crazy.
It wasn't a viral moment at the time. It wasn't a particular song at the time.
My song been popping like for a long time. I don't know what happened. Like yeah, they were just all calling around the same time, the same month. I was calling.
And what month, what year was this back then?
I can't even remember. I'm at to look back. It wasn't too long ago.
Okay.
A couple months ago. 'Cause I just recently, you feel me, got into that situation.
So it was in 2021 at least.
Yeah.
Okay. And for time reference, it's January 2022 now. Now, everyone's situation is different. Why even sign a recording contract to begin with? Because some don't. Some stay away from them.
'Cause it was time. It was time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like nigga can do whatever they put their mind to. I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna say I couldn't, but it just certain screen that I needed pulled. You feel me? Like that I just couldn't do. I couldn't do myself. You know what I'm saying? Like it was time for that. It was time to. You feel me? It was just time.
Did you feel at that time in your life you did everything you could on your own musically? Like you peaked out in a sense with
Man,
that?
I was doing good. I could have kept doing it. It was just gonna be a little longer grind. I ain't tripping about taking a long grind. It's still gonna be a long grind. You feel what I'm saying? Everything I did came over time.
Now, care to share what kind or what type of contract you end up signing?
Uh-uh. I don't even know.
Are you biologically related to anyone on 300?
No. I don't know. Probably. I don't know. I don't know. I do know everybody on 300.
But not biologically related to anyone?
Uh-uh.
Care to share who you ended up passing on?
Passing on.
Yeah, as far as record labels that were calling you at the time.
Yeah, everybody else they called. I mean, I ain't really pass on it. Just this who I went with. I ain't tell nobody. I ain't tell nobody no. Like you feel me? Just like they caught me. You know what I'm saying? I talked to everybody. I had talked to everybody though, but it's just like I'm just I'm just listening to him. 'Cause I know the game. I already like I know I'm for running the game and shit. Like, I'm listening to him like people not my option, but I'm already knowing in my head like if I'm finna do this or do that. You feel what I'm saying? I passed on a couple labels.
Financially, was 300 the best deal at that time?
Financially,
Yeah.
all along was on the same thing.
Okay.
It wasn't about the money. Money play a part, but it wasn't about the money. 'Cause everybody was on the same thing. Like the same thing they were saying, the same numbers they were saying the same numbers like everybody. I know that I know they know something like you feel me? Like they know something that I don't they talking about something that I can't see or I can't hear. You feel me? So they got just like in the streets, they got people out here, you feel me, finding out information. They got the labels got the same thing going on. Ain't no way all them labels calling at the same time.
Now,
I even had somebody call me and tell me what one of my contracts was like that somebody had sent me to look at. Like somebody else who was trying to sign me had called me. It was like, yeah, I seen that contract you had with your car, yeah. My man said called me.
any regrets on that? Passing on others or not taking other offers and going with 300 looking back?
I don't regret nothing.
Why not? Some people do have regrets.
Yeah,
And not in this situation in particular, but just in life.
Cause I'm human. You human, what you like? I'm human. Like that's how you become you. That's how you learn. That's how you progress. You feel what I'm saying? From mistakes. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't regret nothing.
Now, at this point, you're a full-time recording artist?
Yeah.
Were you a full-time recording artist prior to signing with 300? Or did you become full-time after you signed?
After I signed.
Now, you may have described this already in this conversation, but just in case you want to add on to it, and if you feel like you've answered it already, you could skip it, but I'll still ask anyways. What's it like being signed to 300?
Lovely.
And for full disclosure, a rep at 300 set this interview up.